Class, I know a lot of us have either forgotten or never really understood what El Nino and La Nina are.
So let's just start at the equator in the Pacific Ocean. Trade winds are going to blow across the surface of the ocean going from east to west. And what that does is pool very warm surface water in the Western Pacific. That warm water that's now pooled on the western side of the Pacific has a lot of energy. This leads to convection, thunderstorms, and this whole cycle we call Walker circulation or the Walker cell. The surface ocean and the atmosphere over the equatorial Pacific have a huge influence on climate, not just there, but around our Earth. This setup is not a constant. Those trade winds that blow from east to west can either get stronger or weaker. Winds are stronger and that cycle is more exaggerated, we end up in a La Nina. Trade winds are weakened in warm water pools across the equatorial Pacific, we end up in an El Nino. I bet you want to know what's going on right now. Meteorologists and scientists have spoken. This winter, we are in a weak La Nina. In North America, La Nina means a couple of things, but the most notable is this high pressure front that develops in the northeastern Pacific Ocean and big variations in the polar jet stream. Now, in addition to a weak La Nina, this winter also aligns with a negative Pacific decadal oscillation. Now, I know you're thinking, Paige, are you for real? What the heck is this? All I want to point out is that PDO is another type of internal climate variability, and it has a different time length and different implications than El Nino Southern Oscillation. Last time we had a negative PDO and a weak La Nina was the winter of 2013 into 2014, which was a cold one. Will this deliver me snow? Maybe. What's more certain is that these variations in the polar vortex are going to cause some really serious cold snaps, especially in the Midwest. Now, the snow winters typically tend to be along this corridor here, but I'm going to link some meteorologists in the description who are going to give you the detailed forecast. As for swell, Surfer Magazine has a fantastic article that's going to tell you everything you need to know. But the biggest winners are going to be on the Atlantic Ocean, actually, such as Mullaghmore and Nazare, which are already seeing some size. In short, I like to think of ENSO as a story of how connected our climate is. Changes in the circulation at our equatorial Pacific will cascade throughout our climate, in some ways wonderful, in some ways less than wonderful. This winter, we say hello to our good friend, La Nina.